Guys, I found this old book I had. It's written by Eve Bunting, which you probably read some of her stuff when you were in the younger grades. She has really good books. This one's called The Wall, and I chose this one because you guys are learning about Washington, D.C. this week. So I thought that would be helpful. The Wall, this is about the Vietnam Memorial. And this is kind of cool. My friend, Mrs. Sterlinga, who you guys have met before, she used to be a fourth grade teacher. This says, "Dear readers, the wall is for all of us, your friend, Eve Bunting." And it says, "Children, live in such a way that we will never need another wall like this one." And I believe that's the illustrator's name. I can't read his handwriting. But, yep, Ronald Himmler. That looks like it. If you can see that. Okay. "This is the wall, my grandfather's wall. On it are the names of those killed in a war long ago. Where is Grandpa's name, I ask. We have to find it, Dad says. He and I have come a long way for this, and we walk slowly, searching. The wall is black and shiny as a mirror. In it, I can see Dad and me." Hi, I'm sorry about that. "I can see the bare trees behind us and the dark flying clouds. A man in a wheelchair stares at the names. He doesn't have legs. I'm looking, and he sees me looking and smiles. 'Hi, son.' 'Hi.' His hat is soft and squashed green, and there are medals on it. His pant legs are folded back, and his shirt is a soldier's shirt. A woman as old as my grandma is hugging a man as old as my grandpa would be. They are both crying." "Shh," he whispers. "Shh." Flowers and other things have been laid against the wall. There are little flags, an old teddy bear, and letters, weighted with stones so they won't blow away. Someone has left a rose with a droopy head. "Have you found Grandpa yet?" I asked. "No," Dad says. "There are so many names. They are listed under the years when they were killed. I found 1967. That's when my grandpa died." Dad runs his fingers along the rows of print, and I do too. The letters march side by side like rows of soldiers. They're nice and even. It's better printing than I can do. The wall is warm. You can see the names on there. Dad is searching and searching. Albert A. Jensen, Charles Bronkowski, George Munoz, he mutters. His fingers stop moving. "Here he is." "My grandpa?" I ask. Dad nods. "Your grandpa." His voice blurs. "My dad. He was just my age when he was killed." Dad's rubbing the name, rubbing and rubbing as if he wants to wipe it away. Maybe he just wants to remember the way it feels. He lifts me so I can touch it too. So this is, people bring paper and they use, do like a rubbing. They take like a pencil or a crayon and they'll rub the name. We did that for my father's friend who died in Vietnam. We've brought paper. Dad puts it over the letters and rubs on it with a pencil so the paper goes dark and the letters show up white. You've got parts of other guys' names on there too, I tell him. Dad looks at the paper. Your grandpa won't mind. They were probably friends of his anyway, I say. Dad nods. Maybe so. A man and a boy walk past. Can we go to the river now, Grandpa? The boy asks. Yes, the man takes the boy's hand. But button your jacket. It's cold. My dad stands very still with his head bent. A bunch of big girls in school uniforms come down the path. Their teacher is with them. They are all carrying more of those little flags. Is this wall for the dead soldiers, Miss Gerber? One of them asked in a loud voice. The names are the names of the dead, but the wall is for all of us, the teacher says. Dad folds the paper that has Grandpa's name on it and puts it in his wallet. He slides out a picture of me, one of the yucky ones they took in school. Mom made me wear a tie. Dad puts the picture on the grass below Grandpa's name. It blows away. I get it and put it back, and I put some little stones on top. My face smiles up at me from under the stones. Grandpa won't know who I am, I tell Dad. I think he will, Dad says. I move closer to him. It's sad here. He puts his hand on my shoulder. I know, but it's a place of honor. I'm proud that your grandfather's name is on this wall. I am too. I am. But I would rather have my grandpa here, taking me to the river, telling me to button my jacket because it's cold. I'd rather have him here. The Vietnam Veterans Memorial honors the men and women of the armed forces of the United States who served in the Vietnam War. On it are listed the names of those who gave their lives and those missing in action. The memorial is located in Washington, D.C. On the long black wall was more than 58,000 names. Sorry, this book makes me emotional. Interesting, this memorial was the girl that was picked to make the monument. They had a contest, and it ended up, I think she was 20, maybe 23-year-old. She was, I think, an architect student. I can't even remember her name. Sorry, I should have looked that up first. But she was awarded this, and if any of you have seen it, it's quite magnificent. And you walk up, and it starts down low, and then it slowly builds up, and then it comes back down on the other side. And it's like, it's all black, and you can see the reflections of everything. And when you get up, it's just amazing when you see all the names. So if you ever get to DC, definitely check it out.